Well, the president touted what he says are the successes of his administration. He also laid out his agenda for the next 2 years. Republicans say his priorities will never become law. They also accuse the president of being dishonest. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales has more on what lawmakers had to say. Eric?
Well, good evening, Tracy. Republican reaction to the speech was swift. Even before the president finished, Republicans were voicing their opposition, some calling the president's agenda nothing more than socialism. All of them say that they were disappointed with the address.
It was a disappointing speech. It was angry. It was divisive. It was fundamentally dishonest. Joe Biden stood up there and sounded like an angry man on his front lawn yelling, "Get off my lawn."
You'll hear exactly what socialism really sounds like. The president tonight promised we're going to have much higher taxes on every single company. We're going to actually get government involved from everything from the price of drugs to the price of your hotel to the price of your concert tickets. He went through and made all these promises. Everything that annoys you, government's going to get involved and they're going to actually fix it.
Freshman Republican Congressman Eric Burlison told me he was not impressed.
So I think that sadly, this president doesn't recognize that he has done significant harm to the United States, and I wanted to hear him have answers to the average family and what they're facing financially.
Democrats gave President Biden high marks. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries tweeted, quote, "President Biden delivered a compelling speech outlining a vision to make life better for everyday Americans, and his dignity presented a stark contrast with the right-wing extremists who are unfit to serve."
There was a sharp contrast between his optimism and the Republicans' pessimism. And by the way, they were pretty rude last night, which was unfortunate. And I think the American people are tired of extremism, are tired of the negativity. They love this country. They want someone who has an optimistic vision, and President Biden delivered last night.
I think that the State of the Union was truthful, and it was telling about how great we are as a country. We're roaring back with an economy. Unemployment is very low. People are working. People are able to get the job done.
And during the address, President Biden said that he wants a clean debt ceiling bill passed. However, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy insists that there has to be budget cuts before he agrees on anything. Congress will need to act by mid-June. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.